Greetings from the heart of Europe and welcome to the show. Well, she was one of the most iconic blondes of the last century, Grace Kelly, famous first as a Hollywood actress and then, of course, as the beloved Princess Grace of Monaco. But alas, her highly publicised fairy tale life ended abruptly when she died in a car crash back in 1982, just 2 months before her 53rd birthday. Well, now a brand new exhibition at London's Victoria and Albert Museum shows the evolution of her impeccable style over the years, one that influenced well beyond her own generation.
Images that have lost none of their glamour and clothes that remain as beautiful as when they were first worn. Hollywood actress Grace Kelly, who later became Princess Grace of Monaco, was famous for her simple but elegant style. Now London's Victoria and Albert Museum is displaying Grace Kelly's wardrobe in a new exhibition. It features haute couture designs as well as 1950s film costumes, including outfits from the Hitchcock classic Rear Window.
She was naturally very beautiful, and as an actress in the 1950s, so she was surrounded by other wonderful, amazing film stars, but she understood how to make the best of her looks, and she developed a very classic, simple style. She would wear twin sets and shirt wasters were associated with her, but she wore them with that touch of glamour, you know, often completing things with the white gloves that became her trademark.
White gloves, pearls, low heels, and handbags. Always exactly the right hat and accessories for every outfit. Her sense of detail and simple cuts characterized the Grace Kelly look.
I think it's the way that she understood the way photographs and films were made because of her experience as a fashion model, that helped her to create the wardrobe that she needed for her life as a princess and as an actress, of course. Although, of course, she never really felt that clothes were the most important thing. She felt that they should flatter the wearer rather than dominate their personality.
The legendary Kelly bag, made by luxury label Hermes, is also on display. Princess Grace first carried one in 1956. Her second cousin, Anne Geary, tells us why she chose the bulky bag. A hotel owner, she still lives on the west coast of Ireland, where Grace Kelly's grandfather was born.
When Grace became pregnant for the first time, she used this famous bag to sort of hide her little bump at the time, and it became famous afterwards. And Hermes sold so many bags that they now call it the Kelly bag. And apparently Grace loved it so much that she had it in every colour.
Anne has dedicated a room in her hotel to her famous relative. In it, she keeps handwritten letters received from Grace and official souvenir pictures and photos of the children. Anne enjoys spending time reminiscing about the most glamorous member of the Kelly clan. On both casual and formal occasions, the princess always managed to preserve an image of royal cool.
She talked about her daughters and explained to them that when they were dressing, that they would never be looking at themselves, really. Other people had to look at them. So therefore you give the courtesy to other people to look your best at all times. And I thought it was a very nice way of putting it, because I know I tell my children that. She certainly had her own image of herself and how she wanted to present herself.
In 1955, the actress was the toast of Hollywood. She received an Oscar before marrying Prince Rene of Monaco. The wedding was a huge media event. The darling of Hollywood was transformed into a European princess. After her marriage, she wore Parisian haute couture, especially Dior. She received the Kennedys wearing this green Givenchy outfit. Princess Grace brought glamour and radiance into the sleepy principality.
She revived this glamorous side of Monaco, which it had in previous decades, but she brought that American glamour, the Hollywood glamour, too, and united it with the European side as well. And I think that's also why she's become this international icon.
Geary firmly believes that style is a question of self-confidence, and her famous second cousin would never have become an international style icon without the Kelly clan's keen sense of discipline and elegance.